Britain's Brexit strategy may backfire despite Michel Barnier declaring his frustration following the latest round of talks between the two sides. After the latest round of talks, both Mr. Barnier and his counterpart, David Frost, claimed significant progression must now be made if an agreement is to be made in time. Due to the structure of the EU, any agreement would need to be ratified by every respective member state. Mr. Barnier declared the need for the legal text to be agreed by October 31 at the latest. So far the UK has taken a hard-line stance on negotiations while Brussels has also refused to move past its red lines. Although the possibility of a no-deal Brexit has once again come into focus, Professor Alex de Ruyter, at Birmingham City University and director of its Centre for Brexit Studies, warned the EU's will only become more resolute as negotiations progress. Asked if the EU will begin to soften in its position, he told Express.co.uk, if anything the reverse will occur, with individual member states demanding that Barnier does not give ground on key issues. We have already seen this with fishing access, where member states with a strong maritime tradition such as Spain have demanded continued access as per current arrangements. The two sides remain at odds over several areas including the level playing field, access to the single market, fisheries and state aid. With no true progression made on the free trade agreement, Mr. de Ruyter now believes a no-deal Brexit is now the most likely scenario. He added, "I think that no-deal Brexit is the most likely outcome." Both sides remain entrenched in their views, with the UK government sticking to its guns on fishing and not wanting to abide by EU regulatory thresholds. His prediction comes as Mr. Barnier ruled out the possibility of so-called tunnel negotiations. These talks are undertaken amid a media blackout and without regular briefings of EU ambassadors. An EU diplomat told the Daily Telegraph, that those negotiations will only take place later in the year. They said, the UK wants the negotiating tunnel with constant bargaining over the summer, but it is totally unclear on what as the positions are so far apart at this stage.